else, you all, I was in the mall yesterday, Chrissy, and it was like a line. The line had to be, relatively speaking, about maybe 2 to 3 blocks long. Had no idea what was going on in the mall. And then I saw a lady. She was sitting off to the side, and I asked her what was going on. It turns out she was in the line too, but they didn't make her stand because she was older.
Okay.
And I said, "What's this all about?" She said, "This is about Jordan's 11." Y'all know about Jordan 11s?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, maybe I'm out of touch, man. I understand about the Nike stock, but not the Jordan 11. So I asked her. She said she was there because she was getting some shoes for her nephew. Her nephew had been excellent at good grades in school. Yeah, big up for the good grades. And so she wanted to get him something for Christmas. Mm-hmm. But she didn't understand why anybody was standing in that line. She even told me that.
Yeah.
In other words, like, if she wasn't really trying to do this like this and they didn't let her sit down, she would not be standing or in that line at all, but they let her sit.
Right.
So I go into the line, start talking to some people, and I have one person who's going to call in because that I met in the line. They're doing some great things with a nonprofit, and I talked to people in that line. While I was talking to them, I pulled out my phone and I went to Google and I Googled the Nike stock price per share. And I shared that information with them. You should have seen the looks on their faces, almost like, they were not offended. They were looking at me like I had just offered them new money. Like, wow. I said, if at $137.14 a share, if you took the price of that shoe and you bought the numbers of shares you could buy equivalent to the price of those shoes, you could have enough in a year that could be valuing, giving you dividends and all other things over the course of a year. But if you just get the shoe by itself, then you just got a devalued product. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And they were all, when I tell you, now nobody got out the line, and I believe everybody that wanted to get a pair of shoes, they got it, but the shoe had already been reserved. So all of those 3-block-long people, they were not even guaranteed a shoe because everybody who had reserved a shoe is going to be the one who gets the shoe.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So they're not even guaranteed, a shoe at all. So, but here's the thing. When I shared this with them, even though some of them, I'm sure when I left, they went in the store and I wasn't even trying to keep them from going to get the shoe. If you would have seen the looks on their face and the few that did say, openly, thank you for that. The issue in our community is we don't understand value. And we don't understand it because we were not taught it. We were not taught it in elementary school. We were not taught it in high school, and many were not taught it in college. We only understand consumerism. And so what I want to show, what I want to teach, what I want to encourage people to do is like I did in the line. I said, this is how we're going to do it, everybody. And then, of course, I introduced myself. I told them I'm AC Green from the AC Green Show, and I had on my face mask, with the AC Green on there. So they knew, they made a connection. So that's kind of like why they wanted to hear me.
Right.
I said, here's what we do. We invest money, and we never spend the money we need to be investing. Never spend the money we need to be investing. And then we spend from our profit. So we invest, we profit, and then we spend. We don't ever spend our investment. If you invest, then profit, and then spend, you will never ever be broke. Ever. Never be broke. Never, ever be broke. If you invest, then you profit, then you spend. You don't spend for nothing until you made a profit. If you make that your life, so some people say, listen, well, AC, I don't make that much money. How am I going to have money to invest? You in this line, aren't you? If you stay in this line for a $230 to $330 pair of shoes, you got money to invest. Yeah.
Thank you for checking out the video, everybody. Don't forget, we invest,
we profit, and then we spend. Don't ever spend your investment. And one of the things you should be investing in is the hair project. 70% of all the ladies, black women, they purchase the hair. So you can make a lot of money in it. We have all the hair products and the beauty supplies. So go to the link in description and make sure that you sign up for the hair project. It's a big deal.